Good morning and welcome back to more Pokemon Stadium 2. I guess we'll go to Earl's Pokemon Academy, since I still need to wait until tomorrow before I can actually catch the thing I want to get in Crystal. After I do that, things will go a lot faster in Crystal, and we'll spend way more time there than we are here. I know we only did one episode in Crystal, and we've just been doing this since, but after we finish up, after I'm able to catch that thing, which requires being in the morning. Oh, I didn't realize I had these all cleared. Well, we're gonna do it again anyway. So, I think we're gonna go through the Pichu level, here today, and see what's going on here. I'm not gonna... Actually, you know what? So, Earl will teach you about Pokemon. I don't think I really need to read through all of these, but he'll just teach you about Pokemon. Sure. And by answering his questions, you can get a star. And this is part of the game. Obviously, I've already completed all of it. I love talking about Pokemon. What is my name? It's Earl. Yeah. Glad you listen carefully. And that would get you the star. I already have the star on all of these. I don't know how to reset that sort of thing in this game. I might have to figure that out depending on how things go with the Gym Leader Castle. But I think you can just restart the Gym Leader Castle even if you are part of the way through it. I'm not really sure. And there's gotta be a way to reset your data on this if you really want to. But I don't know. I'm not concerned about it. We'll figure it out if I need to. But let's go to the test. That's the real important thing. Let me test your wisdom. You must score 8 out of 10 to pass. Alright, so, question 1. Which of the following types is new in the gold and silver versions of Pokemon? That would be Steel. Question 2. Think hard. How many turns does it take to switch? It takes 1 turn. Question 3. Buckle down. Normal type Pokemon are weak against which type of move? Fighting. I'll keep them coming. Which of these can't be brought into Stadium's battle? Full heal, because it's not a held item. Okay. What stat goes down for this condition? Burn. That would be attack. Buckle down, get to work. Light screen lasts for how many turns? 5. Are you on a roll? Which move can restore status problems? Oh, that would be Heal Bell. Safeguard can prevent them, but Heal Bell gets rid of them. Which move's power will be multiplied by 1.5 if it's used by Mischievous? Oh, Shadow Ball. Ghost type. Stab. Same type attack bonus, in case you're not sure what stab is standing for here. It leaves at least 1 HP after being hit by a move. What move is this? Endure. And the final question. Which move could give the opponent this condition? Burn. Fire Blast. Dragon Breath can paralyze them. That's pretty cool. So you have to get a certain number to pass. I think if you get 100, you get, like, the star, though. Or maybe you only need to pass to get the star. Not really sure. The big cool thing here, though, is the versus battles. So each one of these will have some rules to them. In order to get, like, you can beat them using other things, but in order to get the star, you need to use the Pokemon the game wants you to use to beat them. So this is the real attraction here. So this guy showed me the weak point. Oh, this is him telling me new things because I've already beaten him before. I need to figure out how to reset this stuff. But I'm not sure if that would reset my win in the Challenge Cup. Weird. Okay. Students are eager to see what they learn from Earl. The rules are simple. You'll be provided with a team of Pokemon, which you will choose 3 correct Pokemon, then you'll battle. If you win with the correct Pokemon, you get a star. If you win with other Pokemon, you get a fire. Battle is already underway when you start choosing your Pokemon. you can't make intelligent choices if you don't know what kinds of moves your Pokemon have. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and battle against Camper Cole. Skill test. Do you know the weaknesses of grass Pokemon? Okay, so I think this guy literally just wants you to use the weaknesses of grass Pokemon. Usually the way to do this is to check and see what moves your Pokemon all have. So usually you'll only have like 1 or 2 moves on each guy, and you can see what commonalities you really have here. So Twin Needle, he would be weak against Twin Needle on all of these guys. Pidgeotto has Wing Attack that he'd be weak to, and Growlithe has Flame Wheel that he would also be weak to. So, let's go ahead and go with Growlithe, Beedrill, and Pidgeotto, because those are the only 3 that have moves that grass types are weak to.
The students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected Pokémon trainers.
Alright. Let's have a warm-up battle, but I don't wanna. I just wanna fight you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use Flame Wheel. Now I wanted to go with Growlithe first, because Jumpluff, for example, would have resisted Twin Needle. It would have been neutral instead of super effective. None of these guys will resist Flame Wheel. I believe... I don't know if Bug also resists Bug, but if it... I don't remember if Bug also resists Bug, but if it does, then Parasect also would have only been neutral damage. But none of these guys will resist Flame Wheel, so might as well just go with that. And Growlithe will resist these Grass-type moves as well. Although I'm pretty sure all of the Pokemon I picked will resist the Grass-type moves, so, you know, kind of whatever there.
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared.
Yeah, if you pick the right Pokemon that it wants you to, these battles aren't hard. That's why I kind of plan to just go through all of them in this episode. If you do pick the Pokemon... If you don't pick the Pokemon they want you to, then they can be difficult and you'll probably lose. It's technically possible not to lose, but... It's a lot easier if you're using the correct things.
They're both hanging tough.
And I believe in this one it doesn't matter if your Pokemon get KO'd. There's no, like, continues or anything. So there's no real point in switching, if I recall. The only time you would switch is if it's so that you would have a better effectiveness against another type, which, you know what, why not? Let's switch to Beedrill, just so I'll double resist Grass and just poke them. Really, Jumpluff was the only thing that Twin Needle would not be particularly good against. It might not be good against Parasect either, don't really remember, but none of these grass moves will do a thing to Beedrill. Yeah, that was a crit. And Twin Needle has a chance to poison as well, which is just handy. Twin Needle is pretty much the only good bug-type move in Gen 2. Which is kind of unfortunate because it's a 2-hit attack, each hit with 25 power. So it's essentially a 50 power move, and it's the best bug-type move in the game. Actually, no, I think Megahorn is in this game. Yeah, I think they introduced Megahorn in this game. In Gen 1, it's definitely the best bug-type move. Okay, well, here's our test. Bug does not resist Bug. Now I know. Wasn't super certain on that. Not that it really matters.
That didn't accomplish much.
If he had used Exeggutor, I would be doing even more damage because I'd be 4 times effective instead of double. But that's okay.
What'll it do? It's not very effective.
Alright, we'll just Twin Needle him again. And this should finish him off. Boop. There we go.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
And there we go. That's the first battle down. Oh, you taught me a lesson instead. Yep, and so for beating him with the Pokemon that you're supposed to be using there, you get a star. Now, you would get... at least you would get a star. I already have a star on all these guys. But we'll just go up against this guy too. He is going to have fire Pokemon this time. So I'm going to want to use water types, or things that are strong against fire. Okay, I have no water types, so it looks like I'm going to be going with ground and rock type moves. So let's see what we've got available here. We've got Ice Punch. Furret has Surf, so let's go ahead and bring in Furret. We've got Persian with Iron Tails. No, that's not going to work. Stantler has Earthquake, so we'll bring in Stantler. Apom has Fire Punch, and Miltank has Rollout, as I might expect. Considering there is literally a gym leader in this game, well, in the Gen 2 games anyway, that has a Miltank with Rollout, kind of to be expected.
Becoming respected Pokemon trainers.
Now, it might have been better to go ahead and just go with the Rollout strat, because then I could Rollout sweep these guys, but Rollout is the only move here that does not have 100 accuracy. I think I would rather just use these moves instead.
A furious attack.
It's always interesting to me that Furret can even learn Surf,
It's super effective.
but there's a lot of things that can learn Surf, and it's just weird and cool.
What will the other side do? That was good.
Alright, so that hurts quite a bit,
They're both hanging tough.
but one more Surf should take him out. Furret's also very fast.
That struck home.
There we go, so there's one.
There it is. Knockout. Which Pokemon will join the battle now?
Let's see what else he's got here.
Oh, it's Flareon.
Flareon, okay. Well, actually, why am I even wondering what all he's got? You guys know how this is going to go. Let's just speed this up a little bit.
There's the yes,
And there's Flareon down.
relax. Drill the weakness.
And there goes Arcanine's Earthquake.
That settles this battle.
Maybe they went wild from the intense heat. I don't know, Melvin. But I won. That's what matters. I finally know the weak points of fire Pokemon. Now I'm all burnt out from studying. Studying? Studying. Cool. Perfect victory. You picked out our weak points perfectly. I'm surprised you know about type matchups. Let's just go. What does this guy have? A battle is waged with 3 Pokemon per side. I'm aware. Okay. So he's got rock types, dark types, and steel types. Except for Donphan, which is just a ground type. So these guys are all weak to fighting. Except for Donphan, who is weak to ice and water. So Jump Kick would be good. Sludge Bomb would be terrible. Thunder Punch would be terrible. Fire Punch would be terrible. Psychic would be terrible. Giga Drain would be good against most of them. Well, some of them anyway. I guess Fire Punch would be good against 3 of them. So I think the answer here is... Wait a minute, what does Hypno have? Psychic? Yeah, Psychic isn't going to work here. I think the correct answer here is Hitmonlee, Magmar, and Blossom? Blossom. I believe that this is the correct answer.
The students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected
Alright,
Pokemon
hopefully
trainers.
Jump Kick through Hitmonlee will work here, because if Jump Kick misses, I take damage. But it'll be super effective against almost everything he has, so let's see how this battle goes.
A sharp attack. Bam! That worked perfectly. There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit.
Okay, so he's going to be using Magnitude here. I don't know if I want to be using Jump Kick against this guy. I think what I actually want to do is go ahead and switch to Blossom to use Mega Drain against Golem. I think I'm supposed to be saving Hitmonlee for different Pokemon that require this fighting type to take out.
Oh, it's Blossom.
Like, Sneasel would be pretty much one-shot here. His Magnitude can do damage, but Blossom can heal off of that, and it won't take much damage. So, some of these battles, I do think they want you to be switching to use specific Pokemon against their specific Pokemon. Now, you can still lose these fights if you're not careful, even if you pick all of the right things. So, you do have to be a little careful. Especially some of the later ones. Like this Pichu round, not terrible, but like the Raichu round can get some really nasty encounters. Okay, so Sneasel, I want to switch. Hitmonlee would be super effective against it, but I think I'm actually going to switch to Magmar. And use Fire Punch, which is also super effective. But Sneasel is mostly a physical attacker. I don't think its special is particularly good. Now, I'm pretty sure I would have resisted... Yeah, I think they did want me to be using Hitmonlee for the Sneasel, actually. Because it would have resisted Feint Attack. But that's okay. We'll just get that Fire Punch in. And it'll burn him. And since he's a physical attacker using a special move, so this burn won't actually help in terms of damage. But he also just doesn't do a whole lot of damage because he's using a special move. Yeah, I like Sneasel. Its typing is really cool. But it's another one of those Pokemon that's way better starting in Gen 4. After they do the physical special split. In Gen 2 and 3, it's just not a good Pokemon. Okay, Steelix. Let's see, my Pokemon's going to faint here, and I think that's probably fine. So let's just get a Fire Punch, see if I can reduce its... Oh wow, that did way more damage than I expected. Oh, Iron Tail. I expected to use, like, Earthquake or something. Okay, I guess I won't faint here. Sure. I expected that I would be fainting from this, but... And then switching to Hitmonlee to use Jump Kick. Because I was just expecting Jump Kick to... or Hitmonlee to get taken out if I just did a switch, but... This works? That was quick. Well, that's not good. I never imagined there could be someone who knows more about type matchups. Well, luckily I do. Alright, let's see what Swimmer Kate... Wow, I can't speak. Let's see what this Swimmer has. I'm gonna guess water types. Initiate Acid Armor and Barrier. Interesting, so he's really gonna maximize defense. So I want to be hitting him with special moves. Got it. So Wing Attack is not a special move. Dragon Rage will pierce everything. Okay, maybe it's not special moves, maybe it's static damage moves. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Okay. So in that case, let's bring in Dragonair, because that'll do 40. Pinsir, because that'll do 40, and Murko. Okay, all of my attacks are just going to do 40. So I'm just going to bypass all of his defense raises by using static damage moves. Which means this is probably going to be a pretty slow fight, because I'm going to guess I need to hit each Pokemon. I'm going to have to hit Muck 4 times in order to take it out. So this is probably going to be pretty slow, so I'll go ahead and just speed this up a bit. And there we go. Last one down. Actually got some hits in on me. Didn't only raise his defense, but that's alright. We are clear. Oh, a move that isn't affected by defense? Is there such a thing? There's several of them, actually, yes. Doesn't matter how high you raise your defense if your opponent uses set damage moves. Yep. Alright, we're almost through them here. The way you dodge... Okay, so he's going to use Solar Beam, Skull Bash, all that fun stuff. He's going to use a lot of 2-turn moves. Let's see what he's got for me, though, in his actual statement. Bang, 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 try a taste of Solar Beam. Yeah, he's going to use a lot of 2-turn moves. So, I want to be using Pokemon that will allow me to bypass that. So, I've got Scratch and Dig, that'll let me bypass. Horn Attack will not. Scary Face, Fly will let me bypass. Quick Attack doesn't. Frustration, Fly does. Slash. Okay. So, let's go with Delibird. We'll go with Aerodactyl. And we will go with Croconaw.
Respected Pokemon trainers.
Okay, so he's going to start off with that Houndoom. Now, Houndoom is pretty fast. I'm tempted to just go ahead and switch, which might not be the worst thing to do here. I think Houndoom is probably going to have... If I had to guess, Houndoom will have Solar Beam.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
So let's go ahead and switch to Croconaw.
Building up power for
Yeah, he's going to take in Sunlight. Now, if he's faster than me, then this switch was useless. But we're gonna hope that I'm faster than him. I don't think I will be. Oh, wow, I actually am. Okay, sure. Yeah, because as long as we are using... I figured that they wanted you to use Croconaw against Houndoom and Houndour. Because Dig will be super effective. Whereas Flying-type moves will be super effective against all of his other dudes who are all Grass types. So I figured that this is the Pokemon they want you to be using against this guy in the first place. So as long as you keep yourself offset like this, you can just evade his attack and keep hitting it. That's also why each one of these correct Pokemon have 2 moves, so that you can use a move on the turn that they are drawing in, and then use your 2-turn move, so that you have another move so you can offset things. Because if you just do it on the same turns, you're going to get hit. Most likely. I don't know. Whatever. They gave you contingency plans. Alright. What else do you got?
Oh, it's Exeggutor!
Exeggutor. Okay. For you, I do want to go ahead and switch. And I will go to Aerodactyl. That seems like a good move. Aerodactyl is really fast.
Here comes a Pokemon.
And hits really hard. So that will be very good.
Oh, it's Aerodactyl.
You're going to take in Sunlight. Kind of figured. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did before. Just use Fly and keep taking this guy out. And there goes Exeggutor. Oh, crit too. Okay. Yeah, if I had gotten a crit in the first place, then that would have been a one-shot. But I'll take it. Alright, well, what is your last Pokemon? Do I need to do another switch? It is Venusaur. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here, because if I just fly, then I will end up getting hit with his attack. So what I'm going to do instead is Scary Face on this first turn.
Terrifying, Scary Face. Oh, its speed is
That'll make his speed fall, which doesn't really matter, I was faster than him anyway. But mainly, this means that now it is offset, so he will set up his Skull Bash,
the heated action continues.
and then I can evade that Skull Bash by using Fly.
Whoa, threw up high.
So he'll miss his attack,
Oh, that
which means his defense will go back to normal. At least I think it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. And then I'll hit him with Fly.
There it goes! Bam! That worked perfectly!
Yep, there we go. So now we just need to rinse repeat, and then he will be dead.
Building up power.
Then I win.
Next.
There we go. Venusaur is knocked out. That is another win for me. Cool.
And there goes the battle!
Huh? I lost? Well, you're kidding, right? Nah. Sorry, dude. Oh, right. You could dodge an attack by using Fly or Dig. That's right. Alright, only 2 more to go. Can you beat Amnesia? Oh, you did beat my Amnesia. Well, whatever. Kinda wish I could see what they initially say, instead of getting this, like, preview, but whatever. Have you experienced the power of Amnesia? So she's gonna raise her special defense. So I want to be using moves that bypass special defense. So let's see what we got. Giraffrig uses Psychic, so not that. Granbull uses Return, so I can use that. Lickitung uses Strength, I can use that. Aura Beam, no. Drill Peck, yes. Fire Punch, no. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Granbull, Lickitung, and Fearow, because they all use regular attack rather than special.
Students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected Pokémon trainers.
Alright, so they're going to start out with Snorlax, which is pretty nasty, but really there's no other strategy here, it's just keep hitting them until they fall. So, like I've done with the other battles here in this sense, I'm just going to speed up a little bit. I don't even know if these guys will have attacking moves or if they just have special defense raising. I'm assuming they probably also have attacks, but for the most part, they'll probably just be raising their special, and I'll just keep wailing on them until they go down. Alright, well there goes down Snorlax. He had to get up so that he could fall down. Sure, and do a full backflip, dang, okay. What else do you got? Not that it really matters, the result will be the same. Slowbro, fair enough. Well, rinse repeat. And there goes down Slowbro. I guess technically the Pokemon on its tail is a Shelter. It's just like a weird combination of it. And like technically the thing on Slowking's head I think is also a Shelter. It's weird that this is the only like Pokemon fusion that you see, unless you count like Dugtrio and Magneton. But like this is the only like two species Pokemon fusion, because these are 2 different Pokemon that have combined into one to create something new, and it's just kind of weird that they do this in Gen 1 and I guess Slowking in Gen 2, although Slowking is, you know, just kind of a variation off of Slowbro. Not that that doesn't mean he's cool. Slowking is rad. I really like Slowking. But they never really revisit that. I guess outside of literally DNA splicing in Gen 5, but with the legendaries. But I don't know. It's a weird concept that they never really talk about very much. Went to all the effort of using Amnesia and you just use physical attacks? Not fair. Yep, there we go. Last one. Let's see what Last Nancy has for us. Could you even hit me? Okay, so I'm gonna guess that you will use a lot of evasion raising moves and possibly quite a number of accuracy lowering moves. So I want to use moves that will guarantee hit. So Foresight Return will work. I don't know if Haze will work. Swift will work. And I think going with Stomp is the other thing, because if they use Minimize, then Stomp is actually stronger. But let's go with Swift. Haze might be what they want me to use there, because I think that gets rid of stat changes, doesn't it? I don't really recall. Well, we'll go with Noctowl for that. I think I'm gonna go with Golbat, because none of these guys look like they would use Minimize. If they were using Minimize, I would definitely go for Stomp, but I think they want you to go with Golbat to use Haze.
The students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected Pokémon.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with Eevee, because that is just a one-rounder. I don't have to use Foresight and then use attacks, although that would probably be faster. But we can just Swift these guys down. Hopefully. Yep, Double Team. So I'm guessing they have Double Team and Sand Attack, and or Smokescreen. Are the stats, are the strats, I should say, for this chick. But we will just bypass that completely by using things that make it so I always hit. Yep, and there's the Sand Attack. Fair enough. Had a feeling. There's one down. Yeah, they're not really using any attacking moves, they're just increasing their own evasion and lowering my accuracy, which doesn't matter against Swift. So Swift is definitely the way to go here. It's a slow strat. Horsey's probably going to have Smokescreen and Double Team, if I had to guess, because everything can have Double Team. Yep, fair enough. I'm guessing its other move is Smokescreen, but it won't matter, because I just keep swifting until they die. Slow and steady, but it works. And down goes Horsey. Alright, let's see what else you got here. Let's see what it is. Oh, cool lava. Okay, fair enough. So it'll probably also have Smokescreen and Double Team. But, same strat as before, just keep using Swift until it goes down. And down goes Quilava, so that is the end of it. Oh, this is the first time we were hit so often. Alright, there's a way to hit Pokemon even after I use Double Team? Oh, that makes me angry. Yep, there we go. And if I had not already collected everything, now that I've gotten full star on the lecture and tests, that is what would have gotten me the medal. Again, I might need to look into resetting these. That does mean I would need to redo some of the stuff I've currently done, but I will look into that a bit more later. I do want to double check, if I go to Gym Leader Castle, where does it start me? Oh, it starts me all the way there. Okay. But I think... yeah, so I can just restart it pretty easily from the beginning if I want to. So that's not really a problem. That's the main thing I wanted to make sure was going to be fine. That and Stadium. Looks like I hadn't beaten anything in Stadium the last time I had booted up this game, so that works just fine. Got the Challenge Cup beaten. If the only thing that really is not showing accurately is Earl's Pokemon Academy, then that's kind of fine, really. But I think that is probably good for today, so I will see you guys in our next episode, where I will probably get up really early and try and catch that Pokemon back in Crystal, and then we can play some more in Crystal. But I will see you guys then.